Good morning, it's morning on my end. Welcome to today's pre-market video for the NGX. Today is Thursday, August 21, 2025. If you are just joining the channel, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for doing so. Thank you to everyone who shared. I do this every day just before about 30 minutes before market open, even though the video gets recorded way earlier, but it goes out 30 minutes before market open where I'll talk about the stocks that I'll be keeping an eye on in today's trading session on the NGX. The NGX is the Nigerian equities market, or you might just call it simply the Nigerian stock market. Before we get right into it, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you for everyone who's done so. Why do I ask, or why do I request people to do so? Why do I plead with people to do so? Because it helps grow the channel. And for me, growing the channel is it's more about just getting the content out there. There's a dearth of financial literacy content on the Nigerian equity space and even the African space. So with time, I'll be expanding to other countries and other asset classes as well. Maybe a bit of crypto as well. So I think I'll do crypto. So who knows? But let's just get financial literacy content to as many eyeballs as possible. So your like, your share, your subscription helps in doing so. You can share your WhatsApp stories, you can share your Instagram stories, your Snapchat stories. I mean, we say Snapchat can have serious stuff. As always, please note that content is not investment or trading advice. I don't do trading signals. I don't do a stock pick channel. I'm more interested in fundamental analysis of stocks as well as happenings in the market. They both go hand in hand. So the fundamentals let you know what to zero in on, and will I say technicals let you know when to get in or optimize your entry and your exit. But these are my views. They are not investment advice in any way, shape, or form. I continue to emphasize on this because I see there's a frenzy and I know that there's a need, but for a lot of people, what they really need, you need to take the time, sit down, crunch your numbers, sit down, understand the numbers. And if that's not something you want to do, sit down with some advisor or get yourself, do some basic research, get a couple of equity funds and with your ETFs that are focused on the markets and all the equities market or the stock market. But you cannot and should not base your investment decisions on what people say. It will lead to ruin. You need to do your own research. Criteria for my watch list: price and volume movement, corporate actions. Corporate actions are announcements by firms. It could be appointments, it could be resignations, it could be new deals, it could be an investor exiting or entering. So champion breweries. It's a rather short watch list video I have today. Today is Thursday. Thursday tends to be a bit slowish in terms of market action. Champion breweries first on my watch list. Yesterday, I think after trading hours, if I'm correct, or just about as trading was rounding up, company announced that it had entered into an agreement with Sunmark International. Sunmark International is the firm behind the Bullet range of energy and alcoholic beverages. So it very likely will lead to a rally in the share price. I mean, if you're going to look at precedents, you had a similar mega transaction or a mega transaction announced by UAC. Stock ran a bit, so I won't be surprised if we see what's it called? We see Champion Breweries close today's trading session in the 20 naira mark. And let me just confirm. Give me a minute. Let me see what is the 52-week high for Champion Breweries. I know that it is close to the 20 naira mark, but I just want to be specific. So let's see what it closed at. I mean, the stock also traded large volumes yesterday. So one way or the other, I would have had this stock on my watch list. But for me, it's on the watch list because of this announcement of this transaction. It popped yesterday. Stock essentially gained 10% because 9.97% is essentially 10%. So it's very likely, in fact, from all indications, this stock is going to hit a fresh 52-week high because 52-week high is 19.74. 19 naira 74 kobo. Even if you have a 5% or 4% or 3% movement, it's definitely going to push it into the 20 naira mark. And that is historic. And I don't remember. In fact, I suspect, I would have to confirm that Champion Brews probably at 20 naira will be an all-time high, or close to an all-time high for this firm. So very likely this news will lead to a rally in its share price. The insurance sector remains in view for a bunch of reasons. Volume wise, they're trading huge volumes and the likes. From a swinging perspective, you have the likes of ICO, Custodian, NEM, Suno, Regency Alliance, Sovereign Trust Insurance, Mansat, to name a few. They all pulled back slightly. So the question is, will that continue today? Or will they, I mean, whichever way you look at it, it seems that these stocks are in a setup where they are going to be range trading. So the question you want to ask yourself is, will that continue today? I think that movement will continue. You may have some of them dip a bit, you may have some recover, but I mean, these stocks have rallied 30, 40, in some cases almost 50% in the last couple of weeks. So it's only natural that people would take a profit. So these are some of the insurance stocks I'll be looking at now. But beyond insurance, even though I don't have them on the slides, the big cap stocks, your Dangote Cement, your MTN Nigeria, your Aradel, they remain in view for me because, I mean, if we have further negative bearish sentiment on the markets, then you may see those stocks dip. NACO, I don't have it here. I'm surprised I didn't put it because I had considered it. And NACO also remains on my watch list for today as well because it's traded at 102. I've always maintained, at least in the last couple of weeks, that NACO movement seems to be range trading because you see NACO moving between the 90s, 99, 100 to 105, 108 to 110. So I think NACO at 100 naira is a good stock. In my view, it's not advice. It's a good trading range and all that because you can easily move from what the 90s to 100, 110. That's 10%. So if you're dealing with large volumes, then it starts to make sense. This Sunday, before you go, I hope you've not gone. This Sunday, I will be on the Green Ticker Twitter handle. I'll be co-hosting alongside my dear friend Biv. We'll be hosting the management of the Initiate PLC tip. So this will be taking place this Sunday. You don't want to miss this. It's been a struggle to get companies to come discuss with retail investors. So whenever we do so, or whenever we get to do so, as much as possible, we like to have as many retail investors join in the event. So you don't want to miss this. The link will be out sometime on Saturday. I would probably have a video on Saturday. And so if you'd like to learn more about tip, I think I have a video somewhere on the channel. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you can scroll through the channel. That's the advantage YouTube has over LinkedIn. LinkedIn videos tend not to be as organized as YouTube. So I'm hosting this Sunday, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. West African time. It's going to be on Twitter. So if you're not a Twitter person, I'd suggest you, at least for this purpose, you should try and join Twitter. Yes, you'd have the audio episode probably will go out. It will go out on Spotify, on my Spotify and channel and the likes, but nothing like being live. So you don't want to miss this. For more content, check out the podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube Music. All links in my bio on YouTube. There's Green Ticket Tales website. I'm working on a bit of content that should be out today. I think I need to write on Prestige. So thank you and have yourselves a great day ahead.